What is up, guys? So if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I just recently got back from Playlist Live in Orlando, and while I was there I had the pleasure of going to Denny's at, what was it, like 6 a.m. And while I was there, we experienced what we like to call the egg. Now, if you've ever been to Denny's, you've probably had their one-of-a-kind scrambled eggs. They're a bright, vibrant yellow. You couldn't miss them if you tried. Well, ever since I got home, I've just been craving the egg, and I decided to go out and kind of figure out a way to replicate their egg. Now sure, I could go to Denny's at our local truck stop and devour one of their eggs, but why would I do that when I can make them from the comfort of my own home? So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to make the egg. Now the first step is to get an egg. Now any good egg will do. I think Denny's uses a much larger egg. I'm not sure what animal it comes from or if it even comes from an animal. All right, next you have to scramble the egg. So I could beat it in a bowl, but I would rather do it the old-fashioned way, like God intended. So I'm gonna take my my trusty blender, screw on the lid like that. Can you guys see it? Then I'm just going to plug it in. Oh shit, I'm having a bit of a technical difficulty. Okay, so you take your egg, you put it in the blender, and then my blender not on? If you don't have a blender, any good old bowl should work. You just drop the egg in there. Okay, so you put the egg in the bowl and you just scramble it like so. That doesn't... I feel like I should use a little more egg. Okay, now if you've eaten at Denny's before and eaten their eggs, you know that they're a very, very vibrant yellow color. You're gonna need that color if you're gonna eat it and enjoy it. So what I like to do, now I don't have any yellow food coloring, so I'm just gonna use this orange one. It should do the trick. So just, God, my hand is so... I don't wanna get salmonella. Okay, so you take the Kroger brand orange food coloring. You just add just a dash of lid still on this. Okay, just that wasn't what it was labeled. Oh, it's not food coloring, that's orange extract. Oh Jesus. You know, since I added orange, I will add some lemon extract, you know, to get that, because I'm sure the extract will give it some yellowy color. Oh my God, I was right. Okay, very yellow, looking very yellow. Okay, if you look, see, oh shit, I just poured it all over the counter. Wipe up any messes you make. We don't make mistakes, we just make happy accidents. So you just continue stirring it up, and then you don't want to eat the shell, so you just take the shell, just throw it in the sink. You might find a few chunks of shells in here. It's okay, it's edible. So you take this little concoction that you got, you plug in your griddle or your frying pan or whatever you're gonna use. Make sure it's nice and hot. Okay, before you use any kind of griddle or cooking surface, you always want to spray it down so you don't get stick. So just use your average cooking spray. It should work, just a little will do. Okay, so now that my griddle's kind of heated up, I'm gonna take my concoction and just pour it right on. You'll get some eggshell left over in the bowl. It's fine, just throw it out. Now your egg's cooking right now, as you can see, but you don't want it to get too eggy or else you'll have an omelet. So you want to scramble it. Just oh my God, that smells so bad. So you just want to just you just want to scramble it. All right, so after a bit of like moving the egg around, scrambling it, you got a nice little scrambled looking mess right here. Now, granted, this is a lot more scrambled than Denny's usually does their eggs. I just like mine a little more scrambled. Theirs is more like a slab of egg. You know what, just to show you guys. See, Denny's takes their eggs, they get scrambled eggs, and then they kind of like mold them all together into one. That's good egg. All right, so once you start noticing it's looking a lot like what you would consider scrambled eggs, you just scoop it right onto a plate. All right, so now you have your Denny's scrambled eggs. Now, granted, they're not as yellow as I would like them to be. I should have gotten food coloring and not the orange extract. But other than that, they're looking pretty Denny's. Now to finish it off, at the Orlando Denny's, they like to throw in a little something special. They like to throw in a hair, so I'll just pull one out, put it right on top. It really brings the meal together. If you look right there, there's a nice little egg. Oh shit. Okay, so like any good chef would do, I'm gonna whip out the trusty fork and dig right in. Okay, so here it goes, to Denny's, without going to Denny's. They're amazing. 10 out of 10 would try this recipe again. Okay, so if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I don't normally do cooking videos, but I just decided this one was too good not to do. Comment below, tell me if you like my cooking videos, if you want me to cook anything else that really trips your trigger. I will cook it just for you. Also, subscribe if you're not already, and check out some of my other videos. They're not all like this. And yeah, I will see you guys next Thursday, hopefully with less egg. There's a hair in it.